talk next to Mark Shanahan, the Research Fellow in Political Science at the University of Surrey. Mark, welcome back. Burnham has effectively campaigned on the left. Will Britain's finances mean that he has to govern on the right?
I think he'll be looking for whatever wiggle room he can find. It may be that rumours of a wealth tax will turn into something a little bit more concrete. It may be that he'll try and raise revenues by allowing some more drilling in the North Sea. That might make him quite popular with Donald Trump, which would be an interesting dividend. He might raise taxes on capital gains, for instance, possibly around inheritance tax. He is limited in what he can do by saying that he's going to stick to the mandates that Labour got when they were elected in 2024, which means that the major central taxes that we pay in this country won't rise. But the only way that he's going to free up some money to make life a little bit more affordable, as he said he wants to do for ordinary people, is probably to get a bit more tax income from elsewhere. Whether that will spook the markets, I'm not so sure. We see those gilts prices go up and down quite regularly, and I'm not too worried by what's happening to the figures today. Markets like certainty. They'll certainly want to know who the new Chancellor of the Exchequer is.
What would you say is the biggest challenge, the one biggest challenge that faces this new British Prime Minister?
It's a sluggish economy. It's a sluggish economy that has been that way for the last 10 years since Brexit. Whether you like Brexit or not, it has been an economic drag on the country. And if you couple that with the really difficult situation around the world with war in Ukraine, war in the Middle East, difficult relations with the United States over things like tariffs, making the economy work and making it work in such a way that people in the UK actually do feel a little bit better is going to be his biggest challenge. And it's only by making the economy work, getting some growth into that economy, that he will be able to do the things around social care, around building new housing, around big new infrastructure projects that he would really like to do. They, in turn, will help with growth. But he really does need to find a way to kickstart that growth.
Very briefly, why does the UK keep changing leaders so often?
I go back to Brexit. Again, we became much more impatient after that referendum, and our politics turned from policy to personality-led. People like Boris Johnson becoming Prime Minister, Liz Truss very briefly. Burnham would like to bring some stability, would like to turn the narrative back to policy and back to policy successes. He's a much better storyteller than Keir Starmer has been. He's much more personable, and potentially he can change that narrative. If he does, he can win the next election and will get the stability that he craves.
Mark, good to talk to you. Mark Shanahan, the Research Fellow in Political Science at the University of Surrey.